Next thing I want to do though is change the oil so I can stop driving on that oil that's in there. But it's kind of hot right now, so while it's cooling down, I'm gonna try. Oh, it's right here. So there's this wire that I think was for a sub that the previous owner put. I'm gonna try to pull it out. I thought it was just gonna be as easy, just yanking it out, but it's kind of tight, and I'm not sure if it's actually still connected to anything, so I don't want to rip out anything that is important. So I'm gonna try to follow it through. I know it goes all the way to the back, and there's actually 2 wires in the back. Here there's 1, so there's another wire going somewhere else in the car. So I had to figure that out. So on the passenger side, I see it coming this way, and then there's 2. There's this red one, and then there's this one. I don't know if both of them are part of the sub. I don't know if it's part of the car. So I have to figure out if it's connected to anything. If it's not, I'm just gonna yank it out. At the back, it's just bundled up. It doesn't look like it's attached to anything. This is nothing. This is mine. That's not anything. So I'm just gonna figure that out and I'll just pull it out if nothing's connected to it. I'm also gonna try to clean up the car a bit because it's kind of dirty. Since I'm waiting for the oil to cool down anyway, I probably have the time to clean up. Cause it's kind of nasty inside. I want to see this car clean. It'll feel a lot nicer. I follow the wire from the front, and then so the red one down there, and then you can't see, but there's a blue one that's also connected to the red wire. And I folded it up, and look at this. Look at it. There's leaves in here. How the hell? Well, I'm guessing it came through the hole back there. But this is insane. I've never seen a car this dirty. So I'm thinking the blue one's connected to the radio, which I just took out there. This thing turns on. It doesn't play anything because I don't know how it works. But I'm gonna see if I can just remove that wire because it's just connected to the red one, and the red one's not connected to anything. So if I can just chop that off, it will just look a lot cleaner. I got this red wire completely off. The blue wire that was attached to it, I just cut it off because this thing wasn't connected to anything, so I doubt it does anything. And then there was another white one. This thing, I just rolled it up and put it in there because the other end is connected to the back of this. So I just thought I'll leave it there. Doesn't seem important, but it's plugged in there, so maybe you can still use that for something. I'm probably gonna actually properly clean the rest of it. I took a bunch of the leaves out, but I'm gonna vacuum it out later. The car should be cool enough to do the oil change, so we'll get that done. All the oil's out. It is really dark. I don't think this was changed anytime recently. But I'm surprised it doesn't look like there's any pieces of metal in there. So that is some good news. So the oil did its job pretty well. And I'll switch it out for the new one. Oil's changed, everything's topped off. I put the bumper back on. I'm gonna go take it for a rip for like 5-10 minutes, and then we'll see if there's any smoke or anything coming out the front, because this time the fan's working. So what happened? He's stuck. Yeah, that's not good. What's up? What's this? Wrong key. That was the trunk key. Fan's kicking on, I can hear it. Okay. Check engine light's still on. That's the next thing, gotta figure out what that's for. Maybe it's for the sensor of the fan. That would actually be, well, it's not good because then I don't know how I'm going to take it out because I didn't change the sensor. But yeah, I'll just go around, and then once we get back we can see if anything's smoking. Alright, I'm at a stop sign. It's driving okay so far. Alignment's still off, this is straight. Shift is really bad. I'm having so much trouble getting to first gear, but everything's working so far. I'm gonna make this drive really short. I'm gonna go back, make sure nothing's completely heating up in there. Okay, just came back. Let's see how it looks. I ripped on it pretty hard. I think I should have left it running. No smoke. There is no smoke. Damn, the coolant still survived. Alright, coming to my checklist. Let's see where we at. So we got the oil done. Fixed the fan, kind of. I'm gonna count it. the smoke, the battery. We replaced that one. Oh, actually, I don't know if I mentioned the battery. So, the old battery kind of just died. It killed itself. I tried to get it charged, but the battery was bad, so I got another one. So the next few things I want to go over, like the brakes, that's just gonna be like the pads were fine the last time I checked on it. It's just the rotors got kind of rusty over the winter. So honestly, that's just gonna clean itself over time. I haven't driven that much, so it's still not perfect. All the exterior stuff like headlights, clean the car, the rust and all that, I'm gonna do at like the very end, because that's going to involve a bit of painting for some stuff. Next two things I want to look at is going to be like the engine light and the temp gauge. We'll do the engine light first because I just found a cool trick on how to get the actual codes to pop up. So I realized this car doesn't have a screen on the dash, so to find the code for the engine light I was like, oh, I'll just do the trick most cars have to display the code. But what you can do, which I found out, which is pretty cool, I don't know if it's like a trick or it's meant to be like that. So what you can do, if you take a paper clip, this is the same one I used for turning on the fan, so still useful. If you go in the passenger side, way down here, somewhere, I can't see anything. Got a bit of light down here. So this is at the bottom of the passenger footwell. And I think mine is tucked inside maybe. This is gonna come off nicely. Oh, nice. So I looked up a video and the guy found a blue connector and I don't see one. I think it's the one in that green, the giant green connector, and there's a little light blue one inside. So I'm gonna go and try to grab and get that one out of there. It was literally just connected to this thing, which is made of rubber, and it was just in one of these, I forgot which one, but I just had to push it out from the back, and then you are left with this blue one right here. And what you basically have to do is just connect both ends here with the paper clip or a wire, and basically short the circuit to power it. One end to the other end, and you should be getting your codes. Trying to get the lighting right. Paper clips in both ends of the plug, and when I turn on the car, it should give me the codes. Let's see if that worked. There you go. So now you can see the engine light's flashing, and if you notice, it's gonna be two different types. So there'll be a long flash and then a short flash. And if you count the long ones and then count the short ones, it will give you the two numbers of your code. And you just have to look that up. So let me go and count mine. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 short, and I think that was 4 long, and then 1 short. Yeah, so that's the 41. And we're gonna go look that up now, and hopefully that means something. Now over here there's this thread. I'll put the link in the description. I got this off another YouTube video, and if you got to come all the way down to the section that says plain old CEL codes and a description, and then these numbers on this side is the one you're gonna match up to the flashes you got. So I had 4 long and then 1 short, which is 41. So here we go, 41, primary oxygen sensor. I actually knew about this problem because the previous owner told me it needed an oxygen sensor. So the good news is that that's the only problem, because it only gave me one number, which was 41. It can give you multiple numbers, so at least that's good news, and I'll deal with this whenever I get the sensor. So for now we can leave it and move on to other stuff. Okay, at this point I have no idea what point in the video I am. I haven't done anything to Civic in a while. It's been parked here because I've been working on the BRZ down there. I hate parking it here though. I left it here for like 2 weeks and just under the tree, and there's just all spiders all over it. It's disgusting, and I forgot the keys. Left it unlocked. Great. Okay, I think the last thing I did was look up the code for the oxygen sensor. I think a week later from that, all I did was I cleaned the car on the inside and outside. I mean, the car doesn't have that good paint, so it's not much of a difference cleaning the outside, but the inside, I cleaned the carpets, cleaned the seats, cleaned the dash and all the plastics. I tried to clean the back. Side skirt, I don't know if I recorded this, but I put all the bumpers and everything together, but I mean, I had it on before, but I just didn't have it screwed on properly. So I put in every single tab, every single like fastener on. One of the side skirts fell off while I was driving it, so I have to put that back on. But the rest of it, everything's clean. There's some junk there now, but I did clean out everything as much as I could. Oh, and then I can't remember at all if I recorded this or talked about it, but this I painted this side thing. This was just kind of worn out, and it was like half black, half silver, so I painted it black. Another thing I was trying to fix was this side thing, whatever this is for, but this side, I don't know, I guess the tab's missing or something, but I tried putting double-sided tape on the back of it, but it just came out. And I think it's the same for the other side. Yeah. Like, I put tape, it's not staying. Oh, another thing I did. I think I did record this, but I didn't see the recording file anywhere, but I tried to clear up the headlights. Like, I sanded it down and then waxed it over. So it is a bit better. Like, honestly, the headlights were not like horribly bad compared to like some cars, but I think it did make it slightly better, so it does look kind of nice now. It's not brand new looking, it's still a bit foggy, but it's pretty good. I sanded and painted the wheels, so it looks almost brand new now, which is awesome. It actually makes the car look a lot better without all the rust on there. I think I touched this up a bit. I think it's a little worse than that. Yeah, honestly, the best thing I did was the wheels, because it makes the whole car look way better. That's pretty much it. I'm hoping to kind of finish up whatever I want to do, like at least by next weekend I want to be done with this car.